Hey, Tia Silvesi here with Florida Friendly Landscaping, University of Florida Extension in Orange County. And today I just wanted to show you some of the gardening tasks I'm doing for my edible landscaping plants in the summer. So here I'm starting a flat of seeds of passion fruit. You might have seen my video where I showed you how to save the seeds from the fruit. So passion fruit seeds, they're a tropical fruit. They like to be planted fresh. And so I planted them right away and I have really good germination. This is a Selfflat with about 40 cells in it. And I planted 1 or 2 seeds per hole. And I almost have 100% germination, but there's a couple holes that are missing, and then there's a couple that have 2 plants per hole. So what I'm going to do is a basic thinning technique called pricking out, and what I'm going to do is remove where there's 2 plants and move it to one of the holes with 0 plants. And so you want to do this when the seedlings are very young. And you can use a little stick or a pencil or something. And I usually just yank them out, maybe a little help. And so here I have the baby passion fruit seedling, and I'm going to put it into a new hole. Now notice it just has the codded lead-ins. It only has the baby 2 leaves, no true leaves yet. And this is a good time to transplant it because it's so young, it won't have a lot of transplant shock. So I just made a new hole with my little dibble stick, and I'm going to put this in here and push the root down with my stick and then pack it in so it's nice and firm in there. And I'll do that to fill in all the holes. So I have a baby one coming up here, but I have one more hole here. So I'll take this plant here from the corner and transplant it here into the middle. And so my goal is just to have 1 seed per hole. And so I just take my stick and place it gently on the plant stem while I'm pushing it down. And so voila, it looks great. Well, maybe one more here. But the next step you want to do is water it in. Since you just disturbed those plants, go ahead and water it in, especially the ones that you disturbed. And that way they won't have any transplant shock, and it's good to just water in the whole flat as well. So another thing that I have growing is some baby papaya seedlings. And so I didn't get as good germination here, or maybe the deer ate them or something. But here it's okay to have a couple plants per hole because you have to wait until the papaya flowers to determine the sex, whether it's going to be a male, a female, or a hermaphrodite. But these plants are slightly yellowing, so I know they are a little bit nitrogen deficient. So I'm just going to take some of my kind of all-purpose fertilizer here. This is organic, or you can use conventional too. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of fertilizer around all of the little plants in here. So it's a really small amount. It might be a 1/4 tablespoon or something, but this should give them enough nitrogen just to green them up and help get them going a little further. So after you do that, it's good to take a little soil and cover up, the fertilizer that you just put in there. And so that will help protect the fertilizer and let it soak into the soil there. So thanks for joining me, and stay tuned for some more gardening videos.